and it is possible for us to, for once, just produce a resolution that has been approved by almost all of the people in this committee, and set aside our political conflicts, and for once just state that we are, as the United Nations, united in this social and humanitarian council.
As much as it pains the delegate of Israel to go against the United States of America, it needs to be noted that Israel must protect itself. We are alone in the Middle East, surrounded by hostile nations. These hostile nations will not receive our gratitude for their attacks, for their discrimination. Thus, when they make a resolution of questionable skill, we simply cannot support this. Yes, it is the United Nations, but Israel will not sacrifice its sovereignty simply because certain countries of questionable moral ethics demand it so.
Thank you.
Thank you, Delegate. Does the delegate yield the floor back to the chair?
Yeah, that's the floor back to the chair.
Thank you, Delegate. The floor is now open.
Motion to make an amendment?
Yes, Delegate, that will be in order. The delegate of Croatia has submitted an amendment. It reads to add a clause 13. It states, wishing all nations to take into account the definition of religion as a set of beliefs concerning the cause, nature, and purpose of the universe. Delegate of Croatia, you have the floor. Please rise to state your point.
Because the clause says wishing with ing, which is the format of a preambulatory clause of a resolution, wouldn't that be a preambulatory clause? Shouldn't it be stated in the way of an operative clause to be added to the resolution?
To take into account the definition of religion as a set of beliefs concerning the cause, nature, and purpose of the universe. Thank you very much for your point, Delegate of the United States. Delegate of Croatia, you have the floor.
I don't think there's very much to say. It's an obvious addition that must be in the resolution for it to be passed. There's not much more to say about that.
The delegate of government is completely in favour of this amendment. We feel that it's quite durable, it's quite forward-looking. The Chagos aren't made up. The people of the country aren't going to get themselves back on their feet after this. We need sustainable solutions. So we feel this is quite durable to help themselves restructure their economy, restructure their social system, everything. And yeah, we're just completely in favour. We think it's an excellent idea and it's benefits resolution.
Thank you, Delegate. Is the delegate open for any points of information?
Yes.
He has the same question to Delegate Cameron, so I'll just let the Delegate of the Chile just leave this part and yield the floor to.
How does the delegate address the spilling of oil or chemicals into accidents or through purposeful action?
Firstly, we believe that would probably be not as relevant to this topic as it would probably be more, would probably fall under the oil pollution regimen. However, we believe that there are already measures in place that have already been established to monitor oil spills and things like that. But we believe that the dumping of radioactive waste in waters, that one warrants special action because it does not really have the same coverage and exposure as acids and oils. While there is something, oils and acids dumping is something that Malta does strongly believe we should try and remedy, that is probably not going to come under this resolution in general. So thank you.
Thank you.
Would the delegate be open to any more points of information?
Yes.
We will be entertaining 2 points of information. Are there any in the House?
Esteemed Chair, honorable delegates. This resolution, well, it has a good aim in mind, but it has 2 large problems. One, half of the clauses are preambulatory clauses, and I'm talking about the opposite clauses. They take no action whatsoever, and that's perhaps the biggest problem with this resolution. One example, C Clause 1. It takes no action whatsoever. Honestly, it's a waste of ink. It's called an operative clause for a reason. It's supposed to take action. This clause did not do that. It encourages all nation states to support. What are you doing simply by supporting? You're not taking any action. Another point that can be seen is that no action is taking place. Clause 6 and Clause 7. Clause 6 is a good idea in mind. You want to unify all the NGOs and you want to have a superseding body. However, you just failed to do that. You're holding an annual conference and as many participants are invited. How are you supposed to do that? As many as possible. It's supposed to be all participants wishing to solve this issue. This issue is something that we need to focus on.
Just concluding remarks.
To conclude, this resolution is far too weak, far too vague. So many areas of this resolution are missed out, and all in all, slightly pointless. Thank you.
Suggest that countries require port authorities to document and record the amount of each type of fishing equipment on commercial fishing fleets before they leave on the voyage, and immediately after they return in order to accurately record the amount of equipment lost at sea. 2. Encourages member states to create laws and regulations. A. Outline an unreasonable and excessive loss of fishing equipment at sea when the losses were avoidable and at the fault of the company, which excludes equipment lost during or by from all applicants for fishermen and workers aboard commercial vessels. We make protect including but not limited to if equipment is still functional, if equipment is following safety regulations, if all fishermen on the vessel are properly licensed, tax rates and discounted prices. B. Providing subsidized loans to fishing companies who want it. 9. Pass the FAO and the International Maritime Organization.
Does the delegate not agree that your country should reconsider this amendment and maybe allow it to pass?
Not at all. The delegate feels that there have been too many issues with rebels and terrorists in our country for us to allow this amendment to pass, and we cannot allow for the imposing of more sanctions in our country.
Is the delegate aware that the Security Council already has the rights to place sanctions